Hey Super Nerd Fighters, it is Thursday, January 27th, 28th, and I know it's actually the 29th Friday. I would have made this last night, but I was waiting for y'all's videos, and then it was like 2 in the morning, and then my roommate came back with her friend who spent the night, so it was like I didn't want to make a video then, because they were like Spanish-y over there, and I didn't know what was happening. Anyway, today's awesome because my mommy just sent me a box of new sweater, or scarves, whatever these things are, and this is a lot of stuff to talk about, so yay. Okay, I wore my Quidditch shirt yesterday, and so we would have been like both Quidditch shirt twin people, but then we're not. And we all need to keep each other up on our New Year's resolutions. Everyone has good resolutions, and Jeff, you say you've already broken it, but you can still try. So, Sharon, we thought we were doing this thing where every time one of us exercised, we told the other person, but you know, you haven't told me any, and I've told you, so we need to get on this. Okay? And it sounded like when you went to the dining hall, that Callie just basically eats Chick-fil-A all the time. He's like, basically with him and Callie, I eat Chick-fil-A, so maybe Callie should get a resolution on that too. Okay. Oh, socially this semester, I think since Thanksgiving personally, it's been good, but it's like, it's just not you guys. Like, they're just not like perfect match. Like, I'm the weird one in the group, which is cool, I'm used to being weird, but I'm used to other people being like, somewhat as weird or like capable of the same weirdness. You know, just they're not like unweird, but they're just definitely not the same extent of weird. I think the Firefly people, oh yeah, I have a group that I watch Firefly with on Thursday nights, are weird, but like I don't know them as well, and it's like awkward because they're already like kind of a group, because they're like upperclassmen, but yeah. Oh my gosh, Dollhouse season finale tonight. Okay, no one else cares. Okay, sharing your math is not bad anymore because you have me to teach you on Skype. Also, my math freaking sucks because now I do all the work and it's just horrible, and we're doing Newtonian proofs of planetary orbits, and it's okay. I never said my least favorite class. My favorite class for the like material is my anthro class. I hate in class because there's one of those obnoxious kids who never shuts up and asks irrelevant questions, and I just want to strangle him. And in class, my seminar is still awesome because we just hang out with Bo and Tom. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have class 9:35, I have math, 10:40, I have Latin, and then Monday, Wednesday, I have PE from like 2 to 3. Thursday, Tuesday, I have anthro at 12:30. No, I have physics at 12:30, anthro at 2, and then I have an hour and a half break, and then I have seminar at 5. And then Tuesdays I have math tutorial slash which is a quiz. Tutorial's a quiz on Tuesdays at 11. And then I work Monday and Wednesday nights from midnight to 2. British literature, Jeff, sounds like a freaking awesome class. Like, I would love that class. I understand like the difficulty of writing papers, but that sounds really cool. And I'm pretty sure, didn't you say your Spanish teacher calls you Greg, the one you had last semester? She can't remember your name or something. Maybe it was like your Facebook status. I don't really know. Is this Alpha Phi? Was it Phi or Pi? I think it was Phi. Alpha Phi Omega. Explain. Are you gonna like live in a sorority house next year? What is this? Or just, I don't know. Is that like an honor society? I'm pretty, or is it a sorority? Because I don't know about Greek things. Scott, your classes sound awesome, and the whole time I was just thinking in my head, I was like, no, plant boy. So that's who you are now, as well as being Weasel and a nymph. That was really cute, and you're like, I'm upset she didn't use my thumb for the cookies, and that was really awesome. Yeah, Christmas morning at my house is cool too. My grandparents, we come over, and we have my mom always makes candy cane coffee cake, which is like this giant cake shaped like a candy cane, and she gives them to like neighbors and stuff too, and she spends like a day making them, and they're like stuffed with like cherries and apricots, and like have like glaze on them, and they're really good. And yeah, mimosas are a thing in my house too. And then the Christmas Eve night, it's eggnog with or without brandy. And then I thought mimosas were actually a breakfast drink. Like, I know that they have alcohol in them, like champagne, but I thought it was a legitimate breakfast drink. Apparently not. And then Christmas night, it's Irish coffee. Yeah, so yeah, I'm right there with you, Jamie. Your voice did the creepy thing. It was the best thing ever, except you were talking about some game where you try and kill each other in a bubble, and I didn't know what you were talking about, like it cut off or something, whatever game you said, so I was just like listening to the creepy voice. I know I didn't get an Astro Star because I asked my mom really soon, and she was like, do you really want one? And I was like, no, don't worry about it, because it was just like a big hassle, and she was really confused. The cat skeleton. It was hilarious. Scott, kind of creepy there, but Jamie, I'm sorry if you didn't know, possession is 9 times the law, so you better hope she doesn't die in the next like 2 years. I rewatched John's videos about The Catcher of the Rye, and it made me really want to reread it, but I don't have it here. But yeah, it was really sad. JD Salinger, like, I got on, when I opened up IE, I'm using Google Chrome now, random, but I opened up IE and my MSN was still my homepage, so I never set a homepage, and that was like front news, and that was really sad. So, I know I say I hate physics because last semester physics was like the worst thing in my life. Really though, I decided I just hate electricity and magnetism because I was taking a shower last night, okay, and you know the rides that they used to have in like Six Flags where it's like, you stand in this cylinder and it spins around and then the floor drops out and you stay against the wall. Yeah, I was doing force diagrams for those rides in the shower, which we did the problems last year in physics, but so I kind of like mechanics, secret, that's my little thing. I also like reading and stuff too. And I don't so much mind, I don't mind calculus, we haven't done much calculus in this, but this physics is so easy. Like, I fell asleep for the last like 10 minutes of class, and then when we were leaving, I was like, there's an inclined plane on the board, and I was like, oh, did we talk about inclined planes? And someone was like, yeah, you can copy my notes. I'm like, no, thanks, I think I got it. Inclined planes, oh man. What's your favorite version of the song that Alan Mustafa wrote called Can't? It's like, Tom Milson did it, there's the all caps version, there's a Dr. Noise version, and I've been told there's a Hank Green version. If anybody can find it, I would love to hear it. I really love this song. I will link in the sidebar. No one commented on the monkey videos, so I'm guessing you guys didn't watch them. But, anyway, random other thing about anthro that we learned. Okay. Look at the right, you have to look from this direction, like, the way you're looking, not like if you're looking at your own hand, look like this. Okay. Your ring finger. Okay? Jeff and Scott, I don't know if you watched them. Anyway, your ring finger should hopefully be taller than your pointer finger, because it is an indication of how much testosterone you were exposed to in utero. So they can tell that people with longer fingers are more likely to win a race because they have higher testosterone levels. Isn't that really interesting? Is that my door? No. Copernicus thing? Okay. It's not really, it's just something nerdy that I like. Okay, just the Italian language department, like, post signs trying to get you to take the language. Like, there's ones for all these different languages, but the Italian ones are just the funniest because that's like their advertisement for it. It's just like a piece of paper that just says Copernicus spoke Italian, shouldn't you? It's not like all in depth like the other ones are, and it's just great. Grossest food in the dining hall? They got some pretty weird Mexican. Also, What? Why are you being a creeper outside my door? Okay, that was really creepy. My friend was just standing outside the door listening to me, and she wrote on she just said, no, the Mexican's not gross. Like, you probably didn't hear that, and I was like, creepy, and she'd written on my door, and like, she just walked off. I never saw her. And she wrote, hi, Emily, talking about Copernicus. So it was like creepy. And then there was another message that someone had written that I never even saw because they gave me the package, but like, when my package came, they must have gotten it for me because someone has to sign, and it said, hey, I have your package in 335. It's from your man / Ellen, which is my mother. So I was like, obviously they knew it was probably my mother that had the last name. But yeah, random. Okay, so gross food. Also, I'm not a fan of the Oriental stir fry, just because I don't know. It's like too much sauce, and like the meat isn't good. And I guess I could go without meat. And like the vegetables aren't cooked, and I like half raw. But like that's fine. You need raw vegetables. I don't know. And then even the pasta stir fry, like it's too rich. The sauce, I just can't deal with it. A video game, Jeff. I love Diddy Kong Racing on N64 because I don't play anything that's not on N64. I also like 007 GoldenEye. Yeah. And your game, Civilization 4, sounded like Extinctathon from Oryx and Craig, which I actually thought of before I watched Amy's video about Oryx, where she mentioned Oryx and Craig. But yeah, I'm bringing back the challenge. That's right. You have to either create an original song, or create words and put it to like some other music. Whatever, you can do whatever you want. Something has to be original. Either the music or the words have to be original. Or you can take a poem and put it to music. That's a poem already written and music already written. Like, you don't actually have to like play it, just like kind of sing it or something. I'm gonna take a nap now. I was gonna go ice skating, but we just went, and there's a hockey game tonight, so they're not having ice skating now. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Curse you, hockey. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Bye.